Welcome to this next step, your book plan plus your new assistant. Now that you're set up, it's time to start shaping your book, and it begins with how you think about your reader. In this micro course, we're using the topic of decluttering your home as our example topic. In the next two lessons, please follow along as we write the title, outline, and yes, draft the first chapter. Before we dive into writing your title, I want you to take a moment and picture your reader. This topic is a good example because it's something many people care about. Visualizing your audience can make writing and finding your voice as a writer easier. So think about someone you know, maybe a friend, teenager, neighbor, or a family member, someone who could really use a little help getting organized. Imagine you're sitting with them at the kitchen table, relaxed and talking over a cup of coffee. Or maybe you're both stretched out on a sunny deck or at the beach, chatting about life and how clutter always seems to creep in. Picture their questions, picture their frustrations, picture what they would need to hear to feel motivated and hopeful. That visualization will help you shape the way you talk to your readers, and it will also help you guide ChatGPT to give you better suggestions that match your message. Are you ready? Let's get started. I'm going to share my screen again so you can follow along. Now, let's go to our ChatGPT tab in your browser and click in the chat area of the screen. Follow along as I explain to ChatGPT the who, why, and what I'd like it to do. My first prompt to ChatGPT will be, I am writing a book about decluttering a home, and I need help coming up with a title. Please provide 5 examples of a good working title. I just love how fast ChatGPT works. Now, there are a few things I'd like to point out before we dive into the results. And for those of you that need to catch up, you'll see the exact prompt I typed in under the video on your screen. Feel free to copy and pass that into your ChatGPT prompt. First, let's look at the bottom of the screen. After the results, there is another chat box. That's because this is literally a chat-style AI. We are probably not going to get exactly what we want on the first try. And a good rule of thumb with AI is to always be curious, ask questions, and propose alternatives to see how they would change the outcomes. I know this is a micro course, but I also want to take a second to remind you that you should never share personal or private information. You can see here that ChatGPT has a link to their terms, so you can see how your interaction with the AI will be used. Now, let's look at these results. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with these. I like Let It Go, and I like reclaiming your space one thing at a time, but let me show you how you can step outside the boilerplate replies. This is called a persona. I am going to ask ChatGPT to give me another 5 examples, but this time in the style of author Bernard Cornwell, who, if you didn't know, is a historical fiction writer. And look at the amazing difference in these results. The war on clutter. I love that. This is fun. Let's shift gears and ask for another 5 examples in the style of author Pam Grout. Look at these results, so fun. Okay, one more. Let's ask for 5 examples in the style of Deepak Chopra. Oh, these are nice too. If I'm being honest, I think I'll end up combining different styles to make something unique and completely my own. When you ask ChatGPT to act as someone, whether you're asking them to act like an actual person or someone that has a job title or professional expertise, you are using something called a persona prompt. I'm going to choose the following title: Let It Go, Reclaiming Your Space, One Laundry Basket at a Time. I like a little humor. Now let's start our Google document with the book title. We will leave ChatGPT up and waiting for us and click on the Other tab in our browser that has the Google Docs open. I will select New Document. With the new document open on my screen, I will name this document my book title, and then I will write outline. We will be continuing this document in the next lesson. See you there.